O Lord, open our lips, and we will proclaim your praise. This morning we read from Psalm 69. This was clearly a psalm written during the period of exile, for it says at the end, "For God will save Zion and rebuild the cities of Judah. Then people will settle there and possess it." So it was written around the time of the exile, while the people were away. And it talks about a person who wants to serve the Lord, yet is going through terrible trials and testings, and some of those are because of his devotion to God. Verse 7, "For I endure scorn for your sake, and shame covers my face." And verse 9, "For zeal for your house consumes me, and the insults of those who insult you fall on me." And he talks about how his devotion, his fasting and his praying cause people to mock him, and even the drunkards sing about him. But in all of this, he prays to the Lord. "I pray to you, Lord, in the time of your favor. In your great love, O God, answer me with your sure salvation." He calls out to God in the midst of his suffering. Some of this psalm, of course, is fulfilled in Jesus when he cleansed the temple. They remembered what was written in this psalm, "For zeal for your house consumes me, and the insults of those who insult you fall on me." And later he talks about, "They gave me vinegar for my thirst." And of course, when Jesus was on the cross, they gave him vinegar when he was thirsty. And so some of this psalm is fulfilled in Jesus. But Jesus went further than the psalmist. The psalmist called for those who persecute him to be punished. "Charge them with crime upon crime. Do not let them share in your salvation. May they be blotted out of the book of life and not be listed with the righteous." In contrast, Jesus prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing." So here the psalmist, going through persecution, going through a time of testing, calls out to God for deliverance. In the end, his faith rises and he begins to believe that God will save him and his people. When we're going through hard times, perhaps because of our faith, let's cry out to God for salvation, deliverance. But let's also allow our faith to build and our confidence to grow in him. Amen and amen.